Kevin Spacey's back. More Oscar-winning performances on their way.
Well, I don't know if he's totally back, but it just seems like he was at least acquitted in the Anthony Rapp lawsuit, where he was accused of, doing some touching an underage person.
Why'd you say that so weirdly, dude?
I'm trying to avoid terms that get your video censored.
Right. Some molestation is one of them.
Yeah, I actually
bleep me out.
This shocked me, but you can't say. I was listening to a video and was bleeped. Was bleeped. Like,
pretty wild.
What?
Anyway, so what's your thoughts?
I mean, these cases are very hard to prove. The case came from 1986.
That's wild to me. 1986.
His lawyers claim the party didn't exist. The house didn't exist. The room didn't exist where these accusations had taken place. I think Anthony Rapp making all of that up, that would be the bigger story. So I think his lawyers,
it was a false allegation,
if it was
totally made up,
so made up that he made up the party, the building, the room. I think that's why
I don't know how you prove any of that. How do you prove anything?
And that's the point I'm getting to, is that would be a massive story if Anthony Rapp made all of that up. That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Like, from 1986, I might have just got the day wrong. Maybe I was partying a lot. First of all, if he was 14 partying a lot, where were his parents? Like, where the heck are your parents, dude?
With grown adults.
With grown adults. Like,
yeah, that's
your parents should be in trouble for letting you go to those parties where I'm certain there was drinking and alcohol. If I was a parent and my 14-year-old was in a movie and they wanted to go to the cast party, I would have been there.
But anyway, does he get his career back now, or do we allow that to happen?
There's a lot of other allegations. There's a lot of other questions that still need to be answered. I would keep an eye on the guy.
I heard that, like, this was like a thing that he did quite a bit, but I don't know. That's something I totally heard. Don't quote me on that. So if that's the case, obviously not. But I mean, I don't know.
Have you guys seen the Chappelle Show? Dave Chappelle did a sketch on Michael Jackson and the accusations that came forward against him. And the judge asked him, was like, if your child, was in the company of Michael, would you let your child be there? Absolutely not.
So do you think Michael Jackson is guilty of the charges against him?
No, man. He made Thriller.
So you'd let your children sleep with him?
No.
But no, he was being funny, but he was defending the guy. And at the same time, he was like, there ain't no way I'm letting my kids anywhere near. So I think the takeaway is keep an eye on the guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't do a witch trial where, when there's no evidence, we burn him at the stake anyways.
Gotta trust the law. Trust the law.
Just trust the process of the law. I mean, we saw the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. And thank God that took place and that was publicized. Because we learned how evil someone can be in falsely accusing someone of a tremendous number of things that ended up being totally false. The makeup brand.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember this?
The whole makeup thing.
She said the reason people didn't see the bruises was because I was wearing makeup. And the makeup brand she cited, the company came out and said, we didn't even produce that line of products at the time she said she was using them.
She got, dude.
She got so got. That was so funny, dude.
That's so great. Somehow Amber just sticks around with us.
She sticks around. I think
the gift that keeps on giving.
So funny. But it's not funny. It's not funny because people can be falsely accused, and people who want to come forward, a lot of times there's not a lot of evidence. And the dude was 14. Why would he have collected evidence? Why would he have been thinking someone's going to perpetrate a crime against me? When you're 14, you're not thinking about that. You're not thinking about keeping evidence and thinking ahead. So it's really hard to prove that kind of stuff. It sucks when it happens. It sucks that someone can do that and get away with it. But we certainly can't just burn people at the stake when there's no evidence.
Right.
Can't do either. He's got more allegations, though. He's got more serious allegations against him. Not more serious than that, but he's got additional, also serious allegations. from some other people, and he has not gone to trial yet for that. So I'll be interested to see how those go.
Oh, dude. Anyway, hopefully justice prevails.
Justice should prevail. I hope so. I hope there's some evidence. If he did it, I hope that he faces the crimes. And if they're
not,
lying, if the accusers are lying,
wins another Oscar, dude.
Guy, yeah, he's pretty.
But it is funny though. When all that came out, he kind of like was just like, "I'm gay now," just which is, I'm just live my life as a gay man or whatever he said. But it was just kind of funny how he announced that when all that came out.
I would keep an eye on that dude.
Because it doesn't seem like it's like people were like wowed by that. Like people didn't seem like they were
wowed at all. I would keep an eye on that guy.
But anyway, all right, y'all.
But I've been, everyone's been accused of things. I feel like I've been accused of some things that I was like, what? That's not what happened.
Yeah.
And we're in a world now where really we do have to rely on the law. We have to rely
for sure
on if something's true. You have to present it and prove it in the court of law. That's it, guys. I'm curious if you guys are still gonna watch Kevin Spacey, or if you're one of those people who it's like, no, like what you do publicly. If you're doing something illegal, I don't support that. I'm not going to participate in supporting someone who perpetrates those kinds of things against others.